Shalom, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honors unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Tazawa from GMS Atlanta, back with another edifying video. An update on the digital wallet and the digital ID that will be a part of the Motb Implant infrastructure system. As I always say, before they introduce the Motb, they first have to have the system in place. Now, with current talks about the devaluation of the dollar and the BRICS currency being developed, because there was a bill that was introduced, but it was a mock-up. It wasn't actual real paper currency. See, what's happening is really no more paper currency, coins, dollar bills. That's not the money of the future. The money of the future is digital currency. You know, whether it be Bitcoin or other CBDCs, because a digital system can be easily monitored by AI. That's why we're seeing AI is being pushed on a massive scale here in America and around the world. And it's all a part of Esau having that central data system to watch certain things and, that he can control. All right. So it says here, Panama, which the people of Panama, the indigenous tribes of Panama, are Israelites. All right. From the tribe of Zebulun. They are Israelites. So another Israelite country is introducing digital IDs, digital wallets, biometrics. All right. It says Panama introduced the digital ID and wallet for permanent residents. Expansion of the digital identity program in the works. Okay, and it's from October 21st, so this week. So this is current news. Okay, recent news. So it says Panama has introduced a digital identity system for both Panamanians and permanent residents. Decree 43 aims to secure online access to government and private sector services by offering a modern alternative for identity verification in digital settings. It essentially replicates the information from physical identity documents issued by the tribunal electorate. So, as I mentioned before in these videos, dealing with the digital wallet and things like that, it's all about the government services being accessible online, and if you have this digital ID wallet. And this is paramount to prophecy, because when you read Revelation 13 and 17, it says, let me get it. Let me pull the scripture. Pull the scriptures real quick. All right. I'm going to read it. Revelation 13 and 17 says this. Revelation 13:17 gets straight to the point. And that no man might buy or sell. So you won't be able to purchase anything. You won't have access to government services, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So in order for you to access these online digital services, which is tied into a digital wallet, you have to have that digital ID attached to the wallet. And eventually you're going to have the Motb Implant. And the more I do videos on this topic, the more I get these reports and filter them through the scriptures. You can see, I see the systematic introduction because pretty much like I've been saying before too, earlier this year, is that the elites of Esau have given all these countries and businesses, these tech companies, the green light to introduce the MOTB, to set up the infrastructure and develop the actual micro C-hip technology. Okay? There may be 30 to 40 definitely, I know at least 20 to 30 brain chip companies that are developing an implant for the brain. There's an innumerable amount of companies that are putting chips in people's hands, and the government have now been funded to introduce digital wallet and digital ID programs in different countries around the world. From Africa to Asia to America to Europe, South America, all these different countries are now setting up government-ran digital identification services. So unless you're a resident of that country that's tied into the system, you won't be able to buy or sell. All right? Now, I'm just reading about Panama here. Okay? It says Panama has introduced a digital identity system for both Panamanians and permanent residents. Decree 43 aims to secure online access to government and private sector services by offering a modern alternative for identity verification in digital settings. It essentially replicates the information from physical identity documents issued by the Tribunal Electoral. As part of the initiative, permanent residents in Panama can now use the e-cedula, a digital identity card stored within a mobile wallet. The digital ID allows users to store personal identification information on their smartphones and access various government and financial services. The new system mirrors the features of Panama's e-cedula for citizens, which is also being rolled out in digital format. Everything is going digital. This is the image of the beast. Don't listen to Bishop Nathaniel tell you the image of the beast is white Jesus. That doesn't even make sense. All right? The beast wasn't even around during the time of Cesare Borgia. Okay? The beast wasn't around when white Jesus was being introduced to the Americas and around the world. You know, that was during the Renaissance period. The beast, which is NATO, didn't exist. Okay? The image is the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire has been rebuilt in these modern times via Europe and America, creating NATO and its allies, and all these countries are setting up a system, a digital ID system, which will introduce a computer chip implant, which is known as the mark, which will be tied to the beast system, the MOTB. From Panama to the U.S. to England to Sweden to Australia to Nigeria to Kenya, all these different countries, to India, China, all these different countries, governments are building up this new system. Okay? Turning things from physical documents, because you can lose a physical document. You know, you can lose, your wallet, all your money in your wallet. But if you have that mobile digital wallet, if you have it in your body, then you can't lose it. Okay? So it says the TE's digital identity system will enable Panamanians and foreign residents to obtain a digital ID and complete procedures online. In this initial phase, the system will be accessible only to Android devices. Right, they do these things through phases, through something called gradualism. But when you look at it macroly, on a macro level, the Lord is really speeding things up. All these countries are now introducing digital wallets in 2024, 2025, because that's the plan of really Yahweh Shai. It says, according to a Facebook post, the beta version of the SID app has been officially launched, with the initial phase made available exclusively to officials of the electoral court. Oh, so right, and this is something that the Apostle has spoken about. Other brothers have mentioned. I've mentioned too that they're going to roll out these things in groups. First government officials will get it, then maybe law enforcement officers, military personnel, then the average everyday citizen will get it. Remember, the scripture says, small and great, free and bond, rich and poor. So once they roll out this digital ID system, then as the global economy continues to tank, right, then they can say, you know what, in order for us to get things back in order out of this chaos, you're going to have to take this injection, this implant. And the majority of the people are going to take it. Now, people are going to fight back, of course, but the elect ultimately, or the Israelites that don't take it, they're going to be saved. It says the launch of these digital identity tools reflect the rising importance of digital wallets in Panama. According to a report by Digitude, there has been a large increase in the ownership and use of digital wallets in the country, underscoring the growing demand for secure and convenient digital solutions. So that's it on that. Here's a look at the title of the articles, so you can look it up. But we're definitely in the time of a Revelation 13:16 coming to pass. It's not white Jesus. It's not sin in all its forms. All right. You don't have to say that you worship. First of all, we're talking about the devil. Why would the devil ask you if you believe in white Jesus and the Bible? Because the Bible still condemns Esau, regardless of what image. When you get to the truth of the Bible and the words in it, doesn't talk about a white Jesus. It talks about a so-called black man named Yahushua. When you get down to the words, the prophecies of this book, the Bible, it condemns Esau. So why would he use the Bible in order for you to buy and sell as the Motb? It doesn't make sense. The Motb is, without a shadow of a doubt, the Motb Implant. Okay? The chip. That is what he's tied to. Something physical, not spiritual. So we can see that this is coming to pass. So I hope you were edified. All praise goes to Yahweh, Bashmi Al-Shai, Bashim Kakwadias. Once again, Shalom.